Okay. Kind of breezy today. Oh. So I got some bad news. No. So I just recently checked, and in Ontario, so the coronavirus patient number used to be like below 100 for the last few weeks, but now it's over 100 again. So now, the coronavirus number has risen up from probably 80 something to 125. No, I know it's August and it's summer and people might be traveling and such. I've seen photos of it on Instagram and Facebook all the time. But probably one reason why is with the coronavirus number so high up, because I know like people used to have a panic attack when the coronavirus patient number was above 100. It happened all the time. So, yeah. As I was saying, yeah. It can never be good. And the coronavirus numbers are like high up. Now, there could be people interacting with others all the time, and so they are either A, not wearing masks but not social distancing, and B, they are not wearing masks and they are not social distancing. No. So if you are A, not wearing a mask but social distancing 2 meters from other people that you know are not from the same household, yeah, the chances of you getting the coronavirus is much lower. But B, you know, you're not wearing a mask. You're not you're not social distancing. Let's just say it's not going to be good for you. So I know there are like a lot of people who are like anti-masking and like they don't want to wear a mask and such. And yeah, it's fine if you do that in like if you're in an open area and there's barely anybody around except you and yourself and someone from the same household as you. But I've seen people like being careless all the time. Sometimes, yeah, I was in downtown and all the time, and there are people who are like still like grouchy and like say act like, oh, I don't have to wear a mask in the business, but whenever you enter a business, it clearly like states that you must be wearing a mask and so be social distancing from other people. And I guess like some people don't understand that, and so there are like some people who are like they don't have a mask and they are there to like buy a mask. So they usually like cover their like face with their like shirt or like maybe with their hand and like yeah, one mask please, and then like yeah, and then they put their mask on and problem solved. But what I see is like sometimes that there will be people from not the same household meeting with other people who are in, out of the region, and you can't assure that like that person has not been in contact with someone who may have been out of the country. So even if you meet up with someone who is safe, they don't have the virus, that you don't know. Because they might have met up with someone who has been out of the country, like domestically or internationally. So, yeah. From and we had that incident all the time with people coming in from other countries that they like traveled to, and since inside the airplane it's such a cramped space, so even if you like yeah, someone could breathe that out, like it could like virus could move around and yeah, affect basically anyone who has been seated near that person. And there's been that recommendation of so if it's like a business flight, for like business stuff, one of my uncles, he works with people in Japan. And sometimes you have to go over and talk with them about different stuff. So yeah, and then if say someone died, I guess that could be another exception. Or any other reason other than those two. I would suggest avoiding taking domestic or international flights. And I've seen people meeting up with each other all the time, posting photos of it on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. So some people don't have have a reason to go outside the region, but some people will meet up with others outside the region, and just the virus spread it, and so there has been 4 deaths confirmed. I know last time I said it was 1 or 2 deaths of people from the coronavirus, and yeah. So some people are like blaming it on like presidents, like or prime ministers or politicians. Why didn't you like help? So, but the thing is, like, sure, it is their job, but it is also your job as well to make sure mask on, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, keep a safe distance away from other people, and if you feel sick and have any coronavirus symptoms, you're supposed to stay home. I know a lot of people in the USA are like pointing fingers at Trump, or well, yeah, sure, it is his fault, but it's also like people have to like make sure they are like safe themselves. So, when they are like during quarantine, or when they have to go out to do shopping or work maybe. It's not their job to keep to do like everything about your health needs, because it's your body, so you make sure coronavirus does not enter your body. Period. So if you know anyone who is planning a trip to like go somewhere like out of the region, out of the county, out of the taking like domestic flights or something like that, you advise them to really not to, and if they are, do tell them you know, tell them to wear a mask, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, and keep a safe distance away from other people. I will occasionally be walking outside and see groups of people, and they are not keeping 2 meters away from other people, other groups, or other people when they should. Stay safe, people. Since the number of the increased to 125, we're more at risk. So you'll probably have to wearing your mask at all times, sanitize your hand at all times, and avoid meeting up with other people. It's just me, because if everyone does their part, so it's been March 13th, March, April, May, June, July, 6 months. So almost half the year we've been like struggling like this. So there have been many reports saying from doctors saying oh, it might last until 2021, and we don't know how that's going to affect. Maybe there's going to be like events like the Olympics in Japan in 2021. We don't know how that's going to turn out. Stay safe, do your part, wear a mask, sanitize your hands, and do social distancing.